dog, and he has no respect to even talk face to face. You gotta talk through the crack in the door, cause you in there with a minor. You in there with a minor. You gotta talk through the crack in the door. You ain't gotta respect the nigga face to face, and I'm here because of you. You. You know what I'm saying? So I talked to Mace about it, and I'm like, yo, you know, I'm tired of dealing with these fake ass niggas in the industry, and you know what I'm saying? I'm killing somebody. And he's like, yo, as long as you have that talent, you know what I'm saying? You don't have the right to say whether or not, you know, you want to use it. You know what I'm saying? That's God's gift to you, and as long as you have it, you have to use it.
It looks like DMX's raw opinions about Jay-Z and R. Kelly have finally surfaced in a leaked interview that recently went viral. In this interview, DMX accused R. Kelly of inappropriate behavior with young girls, and even blamed Jay-Z for covering it up. He claimed that while many knew about these issues, only a few had the courage to speak up. DMX also revealed that Jay-Z tried to silence him for speaking the truth, shedding light on some shady behind-the-scenes actions. This interview changes how people view these cases, showing that DMX had been trying to warn everyone for years. The leaked footage paints a darker picture of Jay-Z and R. Kelly's actions, raising questions about how the music industry allowed such behavior to go unchecked. DMX didn't hold back, accusing R. Kelly of taking advantage of 14-year-old girls under the guise of studio time. He also criticized the industry for ignoring such serious allegations. As more information emerges, it seems like Jay-Z's day of reckoning might be approaching, and the leaked interview is only adding fuel to the fire.
Damn, anyway, nigga, I'm not thirsty to leak a fucking song with you.
Come on, man.
With you like that. Yo, now, my man dead.
Damn.
My nigga Kato, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, my nigga Kato, you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, kept him safe in his own hood. And I did the song he was supposed to get on for my nigga Kato, and this didn't lay his vocals, cause he thought, I didn't say his name. I said, faggots, question, stop it. Yeah, Kato's my dog. Yeah, the prophet.
Wow.
But I ain't saying nothing about R. Kelly, so he got mad. He didn't want to do the song.
Oh, wow. Damn, man.
Whenever I see you, I'ma spit in your face, you faggot.
Wow. You try to see Jay-Z?
That nigga, he gonna be suing a few more niggas. Trust me, he gonna be suing a few more niggas. Let me catch that nigga. My man kept him safe, dog, and he has enough respect to even talk to him face to face. You gotta talk through the crack in the door, cause you in there with a minor. You in there with a minor. You gotta talk through the crack in the door. You ain't got enough respect to talk to nigga face to face, and I'm here because of you. Fuck you. You.
DMX's statements bear a striking resemblance to the claims made by Nas in a resurfaced interview with Wendy Williams. In that interview, Nas accused Jay-Z of witnessing R. Kelly behaving inappropriately with young girls and choosing to remain silent about it.
Yo, don't put up no movies. I said, that's not my style. That's not what I'm going to do. Yeah, I could have put up movies. I could have showed the R. Kelly video that everybody's talking about, made fun of it, and said, yeah, Jay's hanging out. When Jay and them was in there doing Best of Both Worlds, you can't tell me Jay didn't see a 14-year-old girl come in the studio and sit on R. Kelly's lap. No. You can't tell me, you won't tell me that working on that album, that he ain't never seen no 14-year-old girl come in the vicinity.
My belief is that anybody who's worked with him and been in his cipher has seen it go down.
You've seen it go down. Yeah. It's wrong. I've been around R. Kelly, and I pay for that, brother. I've been on a tour with him. It didn't last too long, but I've been around him. I didn't see no 14-year-old, but I talked to the man, and I've seen there's a little problem there. The brother needs help, and I pay for him. But if I sit there and did an album about women with him, I'm definitely maybe indulgent. He had to be indulgent to 14-year-olds, man. That's what I'm saying. I'm here for the people, man. I'm here to talk the truth. And
both artists appear to highlight the same troubling pattern, pointing to Jay-Z's alleged willingness to turn a blind eye to R. Kelly's actions. These revelations raise serious questions about the complicity and silence within the music industry during that time. It's not entirely surprising, given the long-standing rumors about Jay-Z allegedly being interested in Aaliyah, even after R. Kelly had taken advantage of her. Jay-Z has never publicly addressed these claims, but speculation suggests he was aware of R. Kelly's illegal marriage to an underage Aaliyah and may have had intentions toward her himself. There are also whispers that Jay-Z knew about the situation all along but stayed silent, adding another layer of controversy to the story. Many believe R. Kelly simply acted faster, leaving Jay-Z out of the picture, but still complicit in the industry's silence.
So to be honest, like, if you remember The Best of Both Worlds, you don't see my name on that. You know what I mean? And
your name is not on either album.
Hell no, I never wanted no parts of that. So when Holmes was doing that, I was like, bro, you know our homie violated, and he violated my girl. He violated the Furios. So, you know, when he moved forward with that, like me, I was like, yo, Dusko! I was like, yo, I don't want no parts of that. Put my part of that to Aaliyah's breast cancer thing, you know? But then it was around the time when Jay was acting like he didn't want to really continue and move forward with all of us as partners because he didn't want Biggs down because he wasn't doing nothing. And I was like, yo, bro, I can't move forward. You know, we can start something new, but like Rockefeller, you know, that's us.
Jay-Z has always been clever enough to cover his tracks and avoid the controversies that R. Kelly and Diddy have been caught up in. However, it's hard to ignore the fact that his two closest associates were R. Kelly, with his troubling reputation, and Diddy, who has faced his own serious allegations. This raises questions about Jay-Z's own actions behind the scenes. Even after the accusations against R. Kelly surfaced, Jay-Z collaborated with him on a joint album and took it on tour across multiple states. That decision speaks volumes about Jay-Z's character and priorities, leaving many to wonder what kind of person would willingly associate with someone like R. Kelly under such circumstances.
That we don't sing songs here, we sing artists. And there was this little pause, and I was nervous. But then he said, and we're interested. And there's this sudden feel of relief. But then he said about a window and a door. Oh, then he said, you did it more. I did a lot of homework on you. He said, there's two ways to leave here. Either through the door with the deal sign or through this window, and we're on the 29th floor.
Jay-Z himself has been tied to several scandals involving young girls. One prominent example is Rihanna. According to Jaguar Wright, Jay-Z allegedly paid Rihanna's father a large sum of money to send her to the US alone and unsupervised. Jaguar claimed that Rihanna found herself in an office with several grown men who pressured her to sign a contract. She was allegedly threatened with being thrown out of a multi-story building if she refused. These claims paint a troubling picture of the environment surrounding Rihanna's early career and raise serious concerns about Jay-Z's involvement.
Like, people don't understand what happened that night. And that's because Jay-Z worked so fucking hard to change the narrative of that night. Now, Rihanna was only 14, 15 when he started with her and signed to the Def Jam. It's clear to say that the herpes that she had came from the person she had been most sexually involved with, and that was Sean Carter. So here it is. Chris Brown has his first herpes outbreak from a celebrity girlfriend who he was set up with, and it was supposed to be this and it was supposed to be that, and he was there so people wouldn't pay attention to the fact that she was Jay-Z, underage. Jay-Z gave her the herpes that she gave to Chris Brown. And that first night, when he had that outbreak and he busted into Clive Davis's house and said, "Where the f is this dirty bitch at?" I can't fault him for that. He had this is beautiful, tall, wonderful. Chris Brown, she done ruined him. She ruined him at 19 years old. He's got the Jay-Z herpes.
Oh.
And it's unfair. Because now that's a part of his story. And Rihanna ain't innocent. Because she was in there giving that job in the coat closet when Chris Brown came and he said, You always fucking sucking something. Then he said, I'm fucking done with you, and he stormed out of Clive Davis's house.
Even if it was meant as a joke, imagine being just 15 years old and hearing such a threat during the most important interview of your life. Jaguar Wright also alleged that Jay-Z later gave Rihanna her first STD, which she reportedly passed on to her then-boyfriend Chris Brown. Jaguar didn't stop there. She claimed that Jay-Z not only took advantage of young Rihanna, but also introduced her to other men within his circle. These accusations paint a deeply disturbing picture of the power dynamics and exploitation in the industry at the time.
A little bit just about like what he meant to the culture and maybe meant to you personally.
By the way, the first time I boycotted the Grammys was for him. We both came out that year. He didn't get nominated. He dropped 2 albums, had 2 #1 albums in the same year.
Right. I remember that.
They didn't even nominate him. I won that year for rap album. So my first Grammy win, I wasn't in. I wasn't even in the building because I boycotted the film. So there was a competitive thing, but it was big love. He was so competitive with me. I never met a human being more competitive with me, like ever. Not even my big brother. Like no one.
Allegedly, DMX was well aware of the shady things Jay-Z was doing with the girls in his label and refused to stay silent about it. He started calling Jay-Z out early on, but at the time, people dismissed DMX as just an angry guy. Because of their animosity, it's believed DMX never fully trusted Jay-Z. However, their rivalry wasn't always obvious to the public. For instance, after DMX passed away in 2021, Jay-Z appeared on LeBron James's show and spoke about DMX's legacy. He recalled boycotting the Grammys in 1999 because DMX, despite having many hits, was snubbed that year. Jay acknowledged their fierce competition over the years, but insisted that it was always about mutual respect and love between them.
What happened was, like I said, I had the crazy track record, Def Jam, everything was good. I go to do the 6th album, and
Jay-Z became president.
Yeah. When he first got the job, he hit me with the call like, "Yo, dog, inmates is running the building." Like, "Yo, you good?" Finish the album, shoot the video. So what happened? Go on vacation and we don't know. What you mean you don't know? How do you listen to a whole album, pick a single, shoot a video, then don't know? Okay, I see what's really good. You're trying to eliminate the competition. Because at first you retire, then get me off the label. Now you're back rapping again.
However, DMX didn't share the same sentiments as Jay-Z. In fact, he believed that Jay-Z actively tried to sabotage his career to eliminate competition.
Guess in the industry, and I'm in somebody. And he's like, "Yo, as long as you have that talent, you don't have the right to say whether or not you want to use it. That's God's gift to you, and as long as you have it, you have to use it."
Back in 2004, when Jay-Z became the president of Def Jam Records, DMX claimed things started to go downhill. Having been a major figure at Def Jam, DMX had released 5 chart-topping projects between 1998 and 2003, but once Jay-Z took over, DMX felt his grind was being disrupted. According to DMX, the issues escalated during the release of his 6th studio album, Year of the Dog. He believed Jay-Z deliberately undermined the album's success. DMX revealed that this all happened because Jay-Z, who had announced his retirement, decided to return to music. To make his comeback shine, DMX alleged that Jay-Z wanted to eliminate any competition, including him. Things between Jay-Z and DMX took an even messier turn after Jay-Z decided to come out of retirement. DMX was focused on pushing his own project, but he claimed that Jay-Z interfered with it at every opportunity. This constant meddling, according to DMX, created significant tension between the two, as he felt Jay-Z was intentionally blocking his success to clear the path for his own comeback. Eventually, DMX realized that Jay-Z was never going to care about anyone but himself, so he left Def Jam and signed a deal with Columbia. But the trust issues between them went deeper. DMX's blunt approach to the music industry, where he was known for calling out the labels for taking advantage of artists, clashed with Jay-Z's more ruthless business style. Jay-Z was often accused of betraying those who helped him early on in his career, And one person who openly called him out was his former business partner, Dame Dash. Dame, co-founder of Rockefeller, was one of the first to believe in Jay-Z, even when the odds were against him. But when Jay-Z became the CEO of Def Jam, he secretly cut a deal with Universal Music Group, leaving Dame behind. The deal involved a $30 million payout and ownership of his Def Jam-produced master recordings. Jay-Z later bought the remaining 50% of Rockefeller, making him Dame's boss. This move shattered any trust Dame had in Jay-Z, and things got worse when Jay-Z offered Dame just $1.5 million for his shares in Rockefeller.
To turn on each other.
My beef was with Lior because I think he's a fake CEO and I think he's fronting on my culture, but he can't front on anybody else. And I'm calling him out publicly and I want him to stop trying to rape my culture, go make some money with some other people. Like, stop having your agenda be hip hop. Like when Joey was like, our agenda to open up Asylum was to go, it didn't say nothing about going to get no rock and roll. It was go to get people that they don't even care about and make money from them. Yeah, just get money in their culture. Let them do it. Let's let the violence stay there. Let's benefit from the violence and not bring in, you know what I mean? It was like they have people that their job is to create beef so that they can monetize it, pause. But they don't let their culture feel it. But they make money from it, and they can't make any money or get any respect in their culture. That's why they're in our culture.
To understand just how unapologetic Lior Cohen is, it's worth noting that he once admitted to deliberately promoting drug addiction in the industry, even when he knew it was harmful to both the artists and the audience. During an interview with The Breakfast Club, Charlemagne asked him about his relationship with DMX, one of his biggest artists. Lior openly admitted that despite knowing DMX had substance issues, he did nothing to help him because DMX
started the math in my brain. Oh, nothing good happens with junkies. Okay? Because remember, junkie, the definition of junkie means you have to hit a wall to get better. Now, there are many people who have been able to hit the wall and walk away. Mm-hmm. A lot of them don't. So, you know, I don't like giving up people. I don't want to give up on people.
One of the biggest artists you ever had had a real bad drug problem, DMX.
I'm so sad. DMX, there's two people inside of him. And the Earl is one of the nicest people. I put him up in Lake George. Earl loved being silent with a fishing pole. I shit you not. He just would stay on that dock hours and hours and hours and hours. Yeah, very, very sad. You know, I think the opiate problem, the syrup problem is the biggest problem that I've ever seen and I've ever faced and been a part of. And I can't f it. You know, the crack thing was devastating, but at least the rappers were bringing a spotlight to you becoming a fiend. Okay. And I thought that spotlight, head crack, helped, even though it was harsh and really really rough, particularly on women. But I think it helped change the course of the crack epidemic.
So why sign an artist that would promote that?
Because I already answered that question. You weren't paying attention. She asked me talent or issues, and I said talent. But I have to. I can't give up on people.
Don't you think that's hypocritical though? You're saying
it's opportunistic.
Yeah.
I got people to feed. I got a business to run.
You're gonna make Dame Dash take this clip and call you a culture vulture.
Charlemagne also pointed out that Lior's statements was going to make Dame Dash pull the culture vulture card on him, and he just acted like he didn't know who Dame was.
Who's Dame Dash? You brought him up. I don't even know him. So you bring his name up. I don't even know him. So
Y'all made a lot of money together.
Made a lot of
Come
money.
on, Leo. Don't do that to him.
I don't know him. I really don't. So, I don't know what to tell you.
Dame fired back on Instagram, thanking Liar Cohen for proving his point, calling him a true culture vulture. He wrote that these people make money off of us and then try to erase our history, acting like the real ones never existed. Dame pointed out that Liar pays his bills at the expense of others, and asked why he can't sell rock music or be successful within his own culture instead of fronting on his people. Dame also stated that Liar's own culture laughs at him. As if being a culture vulture wasn't bad enough, when DMX passed away, Liar couldn't be bothered to attend the funeral. Instead, he sent a pre-recorded eulogy where he dissed X, even calling him a gremlin.
His artists.
Both the Locks were brothers. You know, they got signed. They were a safer group. You know, Puff signed them. And it was a blessing and a curse because they were sure they were happy about getting signed first, and they were on the Benjamins and shit was going. But then he made them jiggy and put them in suits and made them write lyrics for him and took all that publishing and raped them. Wow! Like, damn. I'm glad I didn't. You know, like you keep that. And we went to like soon as time. D was like, yo, if you like the Locks, like X is like Big Dog, like those are the Puffs, like you love.
DMX clearly had good reason not to trust Jay-Z or anyone he associated with, including his other best friend Diddy. In a resurfaced interview, DMX accused Diddy of taking advantage of his artist.
Is that at least he told me to my face what he felt. And when D told Puff, he said, yo, if you like the Locks, you're gonna love X. And I spit or whatever, and he was like, nah, his voice is too rough, he's not marketable. Didn't like it, but I had to respect it.
Let's make some noise from Puff.
No. Hold up. He came right behind and tried to clean up. So maybe 3 weeks later, when he found out I was getting signed for Def Jam, he was like, yo, I'll lace your pockets. I'll double what they gave you and lace your pockets. I'm like, nah, I mean, because if you didn't see the beast that I was,
what point did he tell you that? What point?
I told you, like maybe 3 weeks after I got signed to Def Jam. He was like, yo, I'll lace your pockets. I'll double what they gave you and lace your pockets. I'm like, nah, I'm cool.
Diddy even told DMX that he'd double whatever Def Jam was offering and give him even more. However, DMX wasn't impressed because allegedly, he had heard about some of the sinister things going on at Bad Boy, including rumors that Diddy used to exploit his artists, both literally and figuratively.
Now, you got issues with the industry. What's going down with the industry, dog?
The industry is full of a bunch of sucking, riding, bending over the desk ass straight up like that. Whoever don't like it, bring it. Bring it. I don't give a bring it. Bring it. They got this new breed of rapper that's paying DJs to shit, right? And, you know what I'm saying? They sucking the record label executive, and there's like there's too much of that going on. Right. You know what I'm saying? Let me be me. Let me be the artist that I am and just play my motherfucking music. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Now they want you all up under this, you know, sitting at the going to dinner with them, shit like that, and you know all that favor for a favor shit. I don't get down like that. Look, I give you the music, you give me my money. That's it. A lot of the love I had for wanting to be a part of the industry is not there anymore. I don't even associate myself with the industry. You know what I'm saying? I'm not an industry artist. I'm an artist in the industry.
Between Jay-Z, R. Kelly, and Diddy, there's clearly a pattern that the late DMX tried to expose. Sadly, he was never taken seriously, and now it's all playing out for the world to see. But what do you guys think? Was DMX really onto something? Or was he just a pained guy who was jealous of Jay-Z and R. Kelly? Comment down below and then check out this next video.